Welcome back, guys. This is actually going to serve what should have served as episode 3, but I'm a fool and have to apologize for episode 1. Episode 1 had no audio, and I do apologize for that. I didn't catch it until late, so this is actually acting as episode 2, and I'm just going to have to help you guys play catch up on what happened because not a whole lot happened. But we will go ahead and load into our world here, and I will tell you exactly what we did so far. So in episode 1, we found a really great spawn that it landed us in. We raided a desert temple, and actually as it's loading in, we will kind of show you guys. If we were to go out that way, we would get towards our spawn and where we started. In episode 2, we just found another desert temple. We went into it, grabbed the loot, and then we made our way here. We took out a bunch of the vegetation here so that we can go ahead and start building. And that is you all caught up. So we need to do this. I ran out of stone earlier while chopping everything down, so I'm at least gonna make myself a regular stone axe because it's gonna help as we're building. I think what I'm gonna do here is, I didn't mean to do that many, but it'll be fine. We're going to kind of create the idea I want for this house is to be a beach homestead, and I'm going to keep the grass here so we can make a farm, and that I think is going to be what we do. Why we have this floating vine here, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. But you can see that there are still saplings all about because we did indeed just finish. So for now, we're going to go ahead and place our first block. I'm going to go about 7 over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to place another. So that way we've got a 7 block wide little section of this house. I'm going to do another 7 here. So that should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now for this next section, we're going to go 5. 1, 2, 3. Place a block. And then we're going to go another, let's say, actually, we'll do this as 7. Keep it symmetrical. Don't confuzzle the brain. And we're going to do that on purpose because we're going to do this. Then we'll do 5. The reason we're going to do that is because we're going to do a little front porch deck area. Apparently I can't count. So you'll kind of pick up on the style of building that I like to do. I am a fan of support looking beams slash structures in my house, so it looks like the house actually does have its intentions to be rooted in the ground. We actually need another one right here. Sorry, bird. I don't have a name for the bird yet. If you guys can think of a good, clever name for the bird, let me know in the comments. I will eventually be fishing, so I will eventually have name tags to be able to name our pet. Come here, bud. So for now, we're going to do this. I think sticking with jungle because I have an abundance is going to be the best idea in the interim. We may change that a little bit later, but for now, that's just going to be how we do it. That way we can get a mine set up and kind of get started. Didn't mean to tell the bird to sit, but he is getting in the way, so we'll just leave him be. back eventually might have a door, so I'm actually going to do this. It's going to make those windows a bit uneven, and that's okay. So we can just do this. I may not keep the windows all around like this. I usually kind of wait till the build is done. I do this particularly just right now so I can see outside if it does become nighttime. I can tell if there's monsters or anything like that that I need to dispatch as I'm building. Also just leaves us with some good amount of natural light coming in because I do have this one singular torch. And that's it. So, the door is going to actually be right here. For that reason, we're going to bust these out. Bust this out and this out. We're going to make a frame for the door. There we go. That is at least to the basic structure. I can get a little fence gate here, so that way I can have a little front porch area. Maybe have some potted plants. And then we're probably going to do a second story, but the second story is only going to be on this section here and that section there. This is going to stay a single story, so that way we can have some extra shape to the roof. The roof will have to be a work in progress because I certainly don't have near enough the materials that I need, but I do have just enough to get us started. So we're going to do that. I like my living spaces to be at least 3 blocks tall, so that way I don't feel like my head is bumping against the roof because your player character is only 2 blocks tall. So we're going to fill that in right now. This will just give us our basic structure of the house. Yes, I like to build big, especially if this is going to be home base for a little bit until I have enough materials to make a more grand living area. So we will do this for now. Mind you, this will not stay an ugly cubicle shape for very long. Just needs to serve its purpose as our humble abode, so that we can go mining, get us some materials, and make it look more like a home. But for now, a boxy structure is okay. Let's do this again. Filling in roofs is never fun. I don't like it a whole lot. It's a necessity, but it's never fun. We're definitely going to need to get us some cobblestone though soon, because I think 16 should do. first least modicum of house. Let's see, what does a jungle door look like? Yeah, they're decent, so we'll go ahead and do that. Place it here. Sleep through the night. Now we have progress into our first house. I'll put you here so that way you can kind of light up both areas. In the interim, we'll put the bed here. All temporary, of course. Didn't think there was anything in here. Place those right now because that chest is about to explode into a million pieces. Here we go. Boom. Transfer it and bring it in here, and that way we have all the items in place. And that will wrap up our first episode. Until next time, guys, we will see you on the next episode. Hopefully you found something that you enjoyed. Try and leave a comment so we know what to name our bird, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.